Hey indie game fans, here's another video of upcoming releases. April seems to be an amazing month for video games. Let's see 20 new games that may draw your attention. Let's go! On 2nd of April, we start the month with Of Life and Land. It's a chill city building strategy game with simulation experience. The two more significant features are the unique simulation of nature that goes really deep into gameplay and a charming low poly art style. MINISHOOT Adventures releases on 2nd of April after 5 years of Soul Game Studios' first game. Swords and Souls Never Seen. Their first game was a hit in Steam with 93% of positive reviews in more than 4,000 opinions. Now, they are making a bullet hell type of game with some Zelda-like features and some Metroidvania. Discover the world, improve your starship, beat the large amount of bosses, and rescue your old friends in this crazy and intense adventure.
I'm gonna scratch your paint job, you bastard! I hate DECAY and his shitty robots!
Our next game in the list is Beat Slayer. It's a roguelike hack and slash game. The easiest way to describe the game is imagine that you mix Hi-Fi Rush and Hades and they have a baby. It has similar gameplay and mechanics from the masterpiece of Supergiant Games, but also the type of cartoony art and rhythm fast-paced action of last year's surprise release game by Tango Gameworks. I tried it during Dinos vs Robots Fest in Steam because there was a demo and, at the beginning, it felt quite hard to take the rhythm, but later, when I had it, it was a very funny and cool game. It was the same with Hi-Fi Rush because I'm a bit clumsy. This game has a special thing that makes this release even better, and it's that the story is located in one of my favorite cities, Berlin. Game is set in a dystopic and alternative past of Berlin in the 90s after the fall of Berlin's Wall. Sons of Valhalla is a side-scrolling base building strategy game. You take on the role of Thorvald Olafsson, the son of a Viking Jarl, to conquer England and save the love of your life. The main features of Sons of Valhalla are the fast, intense action battles mixed with real-time strategy elements, create an army, build fortresses, and conquer enemy villages. I discovered it last year in Steam Next Fest and it reminded me of Kingdom Saga games. BIOMORPH is a Metroidvania game where main feature is that you need to absorb that creator's soul in order to advance in the challenges that the game presents. Solve ingenious puzzles and navigate a stunning hand-drawn world. Meet quirky characters, rebuild a city and uncover the secrets of a sprawling fallen civilization. It's the second game of Canadian studio Lucid Dreams. It was supposed to release on March, but they needed a little bit of time to polish the game and will be releasing 5th of April. Yellow Taxi Goes Vroom is a chaotic arcade platformer that is a love letter to the Nintendo 64 era. The game is full of comedy and very funny moments. You will be meeting with Pizza King, Mario and Ultra Chat and other weirdo characters. Another game that went crazy viral after his demo was one of top demos in last year's Steam Next Fest. Game is developed by Panic Arcade and published by those awesome guys. Children of the Sun is a third-person tactical puzzle shooter where you control a young girl that wants to get revenge from the cult, the ones that control his childhood. You are a sniper and you need to kill all the enemies with just one bullet. Game is very replayable because every level has multiple options. There's a scoring system that rewards accuracy and efficiency. Then you can check the online leaderboards to become the best. Game is made by a solo developer from Berlin and it's published by Devolver Digital. BIOID is an unusual adventure game with very polished animations. The indie developer behind this point-and-click adventure began development 3 years ago. Game is unique and original. Indie games are always the ones that push the limits of creativity in the industry, and it looks like BIOID could leave a mark. EREBAN Shadow Legacy is a fast-paced, story-driven stealth platformer game where you become Ayana, the last descendant of a forgotten race. Harness mystical shadow powers, high-tech gadgets, and avoid or kill to uncover the truth about your past and the key to saving a dying morally grey universe. Become one with the shadows. Combine agility, powers, and gadgets. Play your way. Face the consequences of your actions, discover a dying beautiful world. The young indie studio behind the game is from my city, Barcelona. Inspire is a stylized top-down shooter set in the near future. Customize your arsenal, explore, and shoot your way through an alien invasion alongside your transformable backpack companion. You are a bionicle enhanced collector employed by Earth's global employment agency Collector Corp. Your life is on the verge of a life-changing transformation with the arrival of the Sentients, a mysterious extraterrestrial race. Would you become the unexpected hero that Earth desperately needs? Huseman Games have spent 3.5 years developing the game. Inspiration comes from Diablo games but with a sci-fi look. POWERNAUT DECAY is a classic retro platformer with 8-bit style and 4-color graphics. It's inspired by classic Mega Man and the Souls games, so it's tough exploration-based platformer with Souls-like elements. During the game, you will encounter 6 bosses and many other unique enemy types. You'll be able to unlock special attacks, level up and collect new equipment to change your gameplay experience. This game is part of a franchise made by indie solo developer Alex Hall. On April 16th, we have the release of EUROPA. EUROPA is a peaceful game with adventure, exploration, and meditation. You personificate Z, an android that goes to Europa, a moon near Jupiter, to explore the last bastion of civilization. In Europa, you have to run, glide, and fly across the landscape with your jetpack, solve mysteries in the ruins of a fallen utopia, and discover the story of the last human alive. The absolute amazing art style of the game is set in a breathtaking wall of lakes, meadows, and mountains to explore. The flying mechanics is the key in this game, free-flowing movement that empowers you to glide serenely from boost to boost, building power and momentum over time. KINGSGRAVE is a Metroidvania adventure where you take on the role of a long-dead king awakened by a spirit with one purpose: to revive the kingdom that has been covered by a vicious disease. KINGSGRAVE mixes rich storytelling, challenging gameplay with unique building features, various puzzles, and stunning pixel art visuals. Restore the kingdom, banish the shadows, and explore a world in ruin. Egg or Chicken Games is the company behind this game. Established in 2022, Egg or Chicken Games is a team of 7 with the goal of create standout games. Embark on a thrilling journey through an unforgiving desert in TRACKLINE Express. You'll need to gather resources and utilize your strategic and management skills to build a little train capable of overcoming attacks and fires. Play a 5-hour single-player campaign or invite your friends for epic cooperative challenges on random or user-generated maps. Bubblebear Studio was founded in 2021 by Fabien Weibel for the release of Haven Park. The company is based in Luxembourg. Tales of KENZERA Zao is a Metroidvania-style adventure developed by Sargent Studios and published by Electronic Arts. In this game, you play as Zao, a young shaman that bargains with the god of death to bring his Baba back from darkness. Manipulate time and crystallize enemies using the Moon Mask, or launch fiery spears with the Sun Mask. First feeling that I have playing the demo is that it's very similar to another Metroidvania that has released lately and was a hit in reviews. I'm talking about Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. Pine Arbor is a first-person horror adventure developed by Vision Forge team. Explore the foggy town of Pine Arbor and its surroundings. Gather resources, craft equipment that will help you survive another night. Help survivors of the city uncover their secrets and stories. Dive into the depths of the dark forest and face the consequences of a horrific catastrophe.
Now go downstairs to the basement and lock the door. Don't open the door to anyone.
Another crab's treasure is a Souls-like adventure set in a crumbling underwater wall. As Krill, the hermit crab, you'll need to wear the trash around you as shells to withstand attacks from enemies many times your size. Embark on an epic treasure hunt to buy back your repossessed shell and discover the dark secrets behind the polluted ocean. Game is developed by AgroCrab, a company from Seattle. Their first game is Going Under, a roguelite with very good reviews in Steam, 93% for more than 2,000 reviews.
You have been chosen to govern a land of great peril and promise. It has suffered long from the scourge of banditry, but there is another threat. An illegitimate baron who claims the northern territories as his own. Will you prove yourself worthy of this honor, or will you perish by the traitor's steel?
Manor Lords is finally coming in April after many years of development. Right now, it's the second game with more wishlists in Steam, just behind Hades 2. In January, Solodep announced they had 2 million wishlists. It's a medieval strategy game featuring in-depth city building, large-scale tactical battles, and complex economic and social simulations. It provides a gridless city-building experience with full freedom of placement and rotation. Building mechanics are inspired by the growth of real medieval towns and villages. As I said before, this is work of a solo developer, so it's amazing the scale of the game. It will release as an early access game and will be in Game Pass and Steam. The Curse of Grimsey Island is a futuristic detective game where you collect evidence, find motives, and solve one of the greatest mysteries in modern times. Take your investigative skills above and below the ocean. You will use your highly capable land, air, and water drone to find crime scenes, inspect evidence, reveal conversation, hack into smartphone, solve puzzles, and piece together a mystery that spans more than time. TENDRYLL is a grid-based tactical combat roguelike deck builder game developed by Brute Force. Players will manage their heroes, develop powerful items builds, and modify their deck with unique builds to gain the upper hand against enemies. Best way to defend the game I found in their Steam page. Slay the Spire meets Into the Breach. So, if you like those amazing games, you can give it a try to TENDRYLL. we finish our upcoming releases in April, so thanks for watching, and let's see each other again on May for upcoming releases in next month. See you!